Here's a bold statement. The independent film industry is risking its very existence by playing it safe. And this is the part most people miss. Risk isn't the enemy. It's the lifeblood of cinema. This is the core takeaway from the StepIn 2025 report, titled Embracing the Risks, But How?, published by Locarno Pro, the industry program of the Locarno Film Festival. The report argues that the future of cinema hinges on redefining risk, not as a liability, but as the engine driving originality, impact, and audience growth. In other words, the indie film world can't afford to avoid risks. It must lean into them to survive and thrive. But here's where it gets controversial. How exactly do we embrace risk in an industry where financial stakes are high and safety nets are thin? The StepIn report, born from interdisciplinary discussions among distributors, producers, financiers, and festival representatives, doesn't shy away from this question. It highlights 4 critical areas: the balance between public and private financing in independent production, the art of risk-taking in distribution, the role of festivals and press, and the urgent need for a truly inclusive audiovisual industry. Among its recommendations, the report suggests creating public-private partnerships to bolster production companies and retain talent, educating European investors to recognize entertainment as a viable asset class, and pushing streaming platforms to reinvest local revenues into national ecosystems. It also advocates for expanding revenue streams through AVOD, PVOD, and self-distribution, while demanding transparency in streaming data. One particularly bold suggestion: reframing ticket pricing with flexible models, memberships, and discounted days to attract younger audiences. And here's a thought-provoking twist. The report argues that diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, should be seen as a revenue-generating strategy, not just a checkbox exercise. The report concludes with a series of bold requirements that challenge industry norms. Stop glorifying safe choices. They're rarely as safe as they seem. Embrace change. Recognize that financing and distribution are interdependent. Prioritize transparency and prioritize collaboration over competition in audience building. It even tackles the elephant in the room, AI. Instead of treating it as taboo, the report suggests leveraging AI as a tool for data-driven strategies, combining algorithmic insights with human emotional intelligence to reduce risk and enhance success. This summer, Locarno Pro brought together industry heavyweights like Ed Guinea, producer of Poor Things and My Father's Shadow, Berlin Film Festival director Trisha Tuttle, and AGC Studios CEO Stuart Ford. A standout moment. A candid conversation between Romanian director Radu Jude and Guinea, offering a rare glimpse into the director-producer dynamic. Meanwhile, comedian and advocate Maysoon Zaid sparked vital dialogue in a session titled Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Making Movies That Save Lives. So, here's the question for you. Is the indie film industry ready to stop playing it safe and embrace risk as its greatest asset? Or is the fear of failure too deeply ingrained? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. This is one debate that's just getting started.